All right, coming up next, we have Jonathan Ramos, 21 years of age, under 80 kilos, fighting out of Devine Jiu-Jitsu with Coach Peter Devine. On the other side, we have Lockie Conway, 35 years of age, under 80 kilos, fighting out of Beachside Jiu-Jitsu under Marcus and Satoshi Souza.
Ladies and gentlemen, fight number 13 here at Fusion Fighting Championship, Volume 4. This is an under 80 kilo combat BJJ match sponsored by Athletale. Introducing first, in the blue corner, he is 35 years old, fighting out of Beachside BJJ under Coach Marcus and Satoshi Souza. Weighing in at 78.5 kilos, a black belt and multiple champion at all jiu-jitsu levels. An M16 Open former champion, please welcome Lachlan Conway.
Prepared. He has been doing so many super fights in the last year. We see him coming out under Marcus and Satoshi Souza, fighting out of Beachside Jiu-Jitsu. Lockie Conway, all the best, my friend.
Looks fired up and ready to go.
And his opponent in the red corner, he is 21 years old, fighting out of Devine BJJ under Coach Peter Devine, weighing in at 78.8 kilos, a black belt, a Victorian National Gi and No Gi Open Champion, and CBJJE World Champion in Brazil. Please welcome Jonathan Ramos.
Okay, making his way to the cage, a 21-year-old fighting out of Devine BJJ, Jonathan Ramos. I've watched Jonathan on the local scene here in Australia, and he's only recently came to a show, I believe. I speak to him a little bit of English, but man, he's beaten some, already beaten some quite high names in the Australian Jiu-Jitsu circuit, and he's a real problem. Very dynamic, super athletic grappler with very sharp Jiu-Jitsu, very impressive. Saw him do a real solid performance over in, I think it was the Pan Pacific Championships, or maybe it was the States, or one of those two, but in any case, came out with a vengeance and really showed some quality Jiu-Jitsu. Very impressive. Really looking forward to seeing this.
I might say.
And we're underway for this combat BJJ match. Oh my goodness, we see Jonathan Ramos trying to jump to close guard.
Flying guard pull.
So in most of the other combat jiu-jitsu matches, oh my goodness, we saw.
Straight up looking for that armbar immediately.
See a real value in top position, honestly. Obviously, Jonathan liking his odds with his guard game from the bottom here, in spite of the combat jiu-jitsu nature of this.
I love the confidence from guard players. You know, they just go straight into their spot and then.
Oh, beautiful sweep attempt out of there, Jonathan Ramos there.
Lachlan Conway coming off a great performance against Colby Allen, winning by a rear naked choke in his last performance here at Fusion 3.
Oh, beautiful palm strike there from Lachlan Conway.
Stepping it up to CJJ rules, allowing jits with hits. That clinch game is really going to be under the microscope when there's strikes involved, especially on the ground.
100%, you got to keep it really sharp.
Watch out not to overextend, overexpose yourself to arm locks, via strikes, and triangle attacks and sweeps. Lachlan's
a ferocious Lockie Conway on top of the close guard there.
And he's dangerous leg locker as well. So,
oh, wow,
and a
uses the
vicious
opportunity to get up behind the back.
Yeah, vicious
This
back.
is big. Oh, and now we see a transfer position. Jonathan Ramos throws some heavy palms.
Yeah, Lachlan's trying to create some space here.
Here we see Lockie trying to use an octopus to sweep and reverse.
Beautiful sweep.
Beautiful sweep.
Just the side control, trying to square up now, chest to chest. Back in Jonathan's guard. Excellent recovery by Jonathan Ramos.
Yeah, this is, you can really see like the sheer level of the jiu-jitsu in this match on display here.
Absolutely. Quick strike off that right side from tricep control right to the side of the face.
Yeah. As Lockie tries to posture, throws a bomb. It actually might be a bit of a blood nose action coming from Lockie Conway here, if I'm not mistaken. Hard to see right now because his face is buried in his chest, but nice little left hand over the top.
Jonathan Ramos, only 21 years of age, still pretty young.
Oh my goodness, that was a vicious right hand over the top.
Haymaker.
Yeah, Lachlan Conway, any opportunity he has to strike, he's going to do that. And that's also going to open up the guard as well.
Yeah, it's very hard to play a nice technical guard when somebody's smacking you in the face.
Well, it sure tests your guard if it's a clinch-based guard, and it's all great, you know. But if you're an open-style guard player, it's just perilous. Very dangerous opening up. The timing required to jump on the legs or the arms or opening up when there's strikes involved is just so critical.
Yeah, I've trained with Lockie as well. And I got to say, for a guy that I have, you know, all of at least 20 kilos on, that is a strong human. He's very hard to move out of position. Yeah, and obviously sharp jiu-jitsu as well.
Now, we saw from the last fight the value in striking your opponent and not playing too much guard and relying on that.
That's actually true, yeah, valid point. So even if the submission threat becomes prevalent, we saw in the last match for sure that if you get high-value strikes from top position, you can get a lot of headway in the scorecards.
Yeah, they score well, don't they?
Yeah.
Lockie's Jonathan's trying to get that left knee on the inside of the bicep there, just trying to squeak it through, try and threaten either the arm or the triangle. But Jonathan's just...
Oh, massive body shots there from Lockie Conway with the left hand.
We can hear those reverbs up close.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan's doing a great job of controlling his posture, but Lachlan's been very patient here, has been very technical and very careful.
3 minutes, let's go. Let's go.
Lachlan's not really keen to try and get Jonathan's head into the fence at all. I mean, he's kind of is there, but he's not really pushing head on. He's more side on.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Like blocking the back take off that side.
Yeah.
Obviously, most people take the back off that left underhook side naturally.
Yep. It's been really interesting to watch more and more combat jiu-jitsu and learn more and more about the criteria and also the tactics and strategy involved.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a different ball game when strikes are involved, especially when you're in a cage setting. Using the fence, using the cage, it's pivotal. We saw in the last match, of course, with Aidan McIntyre, that not able to get off the fence.
And here we see Jonathan looking to use the wall to his advantage.
You can see...
You can't have his toes in the cage. You can step on the wall, but you cannot dig your toes into the wall.
Right, and he's trying to get some angle
And
there.
he can't grab the fence either.
Nuni Lopez all over it.
Yeah, I know. That's a veteran of the game right there.
Absolutely. He's going to look at clearing the neck.
Oh,
Here
and he's doing a fantastic job of going up to the armbar.
Going to the triangle. Oh, wow.
Wow, that was a big moment for Jonathan there. Very clutch, good defense for Lachlan Conway to defend. Massive right hand, left hands from Lockie Conway.
Relax. Thank you.
Seeing big pressure again from Lockie.
119. Well, you got to go by the last match that Lachlan's winning on the scorecards.
I mean,
for sure.
presumably, yeah, he's throwing
would
big
say so.
punches.
And he has landed a lot of shots. I mean, it's not like we're imagining this.
1 minute remaining,
No, for
ladies
sure,
and gentlemen.
yeah. I'm sure both these boys will be sore in the morning.
Absolutely. But Lachlan's winning these exchanges. If you're off your back, this is the risk of it all. If you're going to fight off your back, there's a strong chance that you can get stalled out with strikes. And that happens. And the guy can't pass. He doesn't even need to. As long as he's striking quality on top and keeping control of the person's hips and not throwing up too many attacks or getting stuck in any submissions, you can really squeeze out the decision.
I might be crazy to say this, but I think possibly that Jonathan Ramos does not have a mouth guard, which that is a brave soldier right there.
Wow.
He must
That would not be my choice. I did hear somebody in the back say something about like, oh, can my guy compete without a mouth guard in combat jiu-jitsu? That's a brave soul right there, bro.
Absolutely.
Let's hope he
Dental work costs a lot.
Yeah. Let's hope he sorted it out. His dental insurance.
Yeah. In any case, guys, 10 seconds to work here. Jonathan's got to do something big, it looks like, to clutch this decision.
Yeah, Lachlan's doing everything correct. His submission defense is right on point. Here he goes.
Oh, my
calling it
good.
out. Great finish.
What a killer match here, but
That's the risk. You're going to pull guard. You're going to be stuck on your back. You can't reverse the position. He's trying to throw up as many subs as possible, but if he's not reversing it, he's stuck. And then the guy on top is just keeping him there, he's controlling him. So although he's not really attacking with submissions, but he's able to control the space and dominate the fight from the top position. This is what happens when strikes are involved. You can't reverse the position. You get stuck on your back. You run the risk of losing the decision.
exactly right.
Yeah.
That jump guard attempt was pretty sick.
Now, Dan, do you think that a lot of guard players in combat jiu-jitsu are relying off the momentum of the strike to get something?
Honestly, I think probably Jonathan just backed his ability to get his sweeps going and trusted that he was going to be able to try and maneuver around the savvy passing of Lockie Conway. But Lockie showed some nice jiu-jitsu himself. It wasn't just him hanging out on top. He got that nice octopus sweep earlier and showed a killer performance from both lads, but I think Lockie took it. That was vicious.
Beautiful, very beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, all judges have come to the conclusion with a unanimous decision for your winner. Blue corner, Lachlan Conway.
Congrats, man, congrats. All right, right here. All right, I'm here with your winner, Lachlan Conway. Lachlan, welcome back again to Fusion. Excellent performance coming off Fusion 3. Another great performance, Fusion 4. Pulled guard straight up. Did you expect that?
Yeah, I did. Someone told me that he was going to jump guard fairly early, so I was like, cool. We don't have to both pretend we can wrestle and waste everyone's time watching two jiu-jitsu guys do really bad wrestling.
Not always, but I get what your point is. You know, you did really well. I mean, he was really trying to set up a lot of submissions off his back, but in CJJ with the striking element, just being able to throw up submissions on their own is not enough. You have to be able to either reverse the position or get a finish. You're able to control the fight pretty much the whole round from the top position. He used the fence pretty well, tried to sneak away. What were your thoughts in there when you had him up against the fence?
I was trying to shut his hips down. I completely forgot that it was combat jiu-jitsu for the first minute. So I was lying in his guard. I'm like, oh, wait, I can hit. That's when I started throwing shots. But it took a while for that to kick in.
Well, we're glad it did. I mean, I love jits with hits for sure. It's super exciting, and that was an awesome performance. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, please put your hands together for Lachlan Conway.
Okay, next up, guys, we have our under 75 kilogram combat BJJ title fight. Okay, out of the blue corner, we have Rodolfo Marquez, 39 years old, from Revolution Martial Arts, coming up against Jason Petropoulos out of Adept MMA under coach Rick Poole And this is going to be a hell of a scrap for the shiny gold belt.